All right, YouTube, we are live. We're back for another live Q&A session right here on the good old-fashioned YouTube. So, if you follow me on Facebook, you know that I've been doing a new diet. Yeah, do some work. I just finished work. I only drove 600 miles today. That's all. Anyway, so I decided it's time for me to get my shit together and stop eating junk food, stop eating sugar, no more sodas, no more candy, no more Dr. Peppers, no more cupcakes, nothing, no more of that stuff. So I'm doing this keto diet thing, and if you guys are wondering what that is, you can Google it. Basically, high fat intake, medium protein, and low carbs. So low to no carbs. Now, you don't want any of your carbs to come from sugar, potatoes, starches, stuff like that. You want your carbs to come from healthy meats and stuff like that. Conformist. What's going on, Light Bright? So this is a struggle, and I'm gonna from time to time just kind of update you guys on what I'm doing with it. I really didn't want to do a video on health related shit, but I figured it's somewhat needed out here. A lot of people make a lot of excuses, including myself, of why you can't eat healthy or healthful foods out on the road without cooking. One of my goals is to do this diet without cooking any food on the truck. Now, at least for the first couple weeks, just to show that, hey, it is possible to do this. So far, everybody has their snacks that they like to eat while they're driving. Always got some stuff next to the seat here that I like to snack on while I'm driving. So one of those things, and obviously I'm not sponsored by any of this stuff. This is just what I eat. So I switch, instead of eating candy, all right, instead of eating candy, you need something that's high in fat and low in carbs. So pepperoni beef sticks, these are really good. Yeah, no fresh fruit, veggies, or meats allowed when crossing the border, obviously. This is not fresh meat. This is packaged. Anyway, so pepperoni sticks. These are really high in fat and 100 calories a piece. It's a good snack in between meals. All right. Pork skins. I'm not a big fan of pork, but for this diet specifically, I'm no pain, no gain, right? So I'm eating these as a snack instead of candy and stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway, pork skins, moderate fat, moderate protein, almost no carbs. So you can eat these pretty much all you want going down the road. Just watch the calorie intake, but it's only 70 calories per serving, so it's not that much. Stuff like that. Lots of water. And when I'm eating out, I'll do Subway instead of getting the bread, because on the keto diet you can't eat any bread, any potatoes, or any kind of starch, pasta or rice or anything like that, because it's just too many carbs. It just destroys the whole idea of the diet. But if you guys have any questions about this stuff, feel free to let me know. And I'm pretty new to it, but I'm on day 5 with no sugar, and I'm starting to get past the point of, all the sugar cravings and wanting the soda. You guys know I always have a Dr. Pepper in my hand. Well, there is no soda in this truck. Alright, so it's just water. That's what I've been doing. Drinking water, a little vape action, Yeah, I definitely been grumpy, man. Getting grumpy with the lack of sugar. It's the sugar cravings are insanity. So what I just ate was a Subway salad. So ranch dressing is high in fat, super low in carbs. So what do? You can eat as much bacon as you want. You can eat as many eggs as you want. Bacon, eggs with some butter is really good. That brings your fat levels up. Did you get that truck page I added you to? I have no idea, man. I get added to so many pages. You should see my notifications list. There's like 1,000 notifications a day. I don't even know what happened. I'll check though. But you can eat a lot of bacon. You can eat a lot of bacon and eggs. Just no toast, no hash browns, no pancakes, nothing that's got carbs in it. All right, so you got your proteins and your fats, and very small amount of carbs from eating vegetables like broccoli, celery, cauliflower, stuff like that. So, and a little bit of cucumber. You don't want to eat too much cucumber because it has a lot of that has a little bit of natural sugar in it. Surprisingly, to my knowledge, I had no idea that cucumbers had sugar in them. I always thought they tasted like nothing, but apparently they have sugar in them. So you gotta be careful how many cucumbers you eat. But so when you get the Subway salads, like, it doesn't really matter which sub you go with. Like today I went with the Keto for Truckers. Yeah, you did have, yeah, I'm in that. I've been watching that page. That's a good Facebook page so far from what I've seen. But pretty much the idea behind this diet is stop intaking so many carbs and force your body to use the fat that you're intaking instead of carbs. So you transition your body over into using carbs, or what they call ketones, or using fat cells. Sorry, I misspoke there. Using fat cells called ketones or whatever, instead of, you know, relying on carbs for energy. So when you start relying on fat for energy, if you fast, your body will burn the fat that you have on you. So you actually lose weight when you don't eat, instead of storing fat from the carbs when you fast. Now your body will go into a mode where it's like, okay, you didn't put any food in today, but you've got all this shit right here around your stomach, so I'm just going to take some of that. And that's the beauty of it, is your body starts eating away the fat that you have built up over the years. Me personally, when I started driving truck, I was about 150 pounds. I'm 198. At least last time I checked before I started this diet, I'm 198 pounds, which is ridiculous for me. I'm 5'10". I should not be that heavy. So I'm like, okay, I need to lose some weight, and I need to get in better shape anyway. I'm feeling low on energy, having to take all this caffeine all the time to make my runs and all that. That is just, I'm tired of it. So I looked into this, been looking into this for a while, and I just figured I'd share a little piece of it. But we can talk about whatever else you guys want to talk about today, getting authority, whatever. I break that law all the time. Yeah, I don't post in there much. Yeah, I haven't posted in there yet myself, but I'm not getting all super nerdy with this. I'm just trying to find stuff in the truck stop that you can actually eat that doesn't have carbs in it. And I got a little frustrated today in the truck stop. I went into the Love's and I walked around, and all I see, man, all I see is chips, candy, soda, energy drinks, you know, fruit that's super high in sugar. You know, they got all the fresh fruit out there. Well, fresh fruit is okay as a snack every once in a while, but it's loaded with sugar. It's like, dude, everything in the damn truck stop is carbs. You know, so I walked around for about 45 minutes just looking for something, and you know, I found these, and I found the pork rinds, I found the pork skins. You know, these are just snacks, so these aren't meals. So you're like, what am I gonna actually eat for dinner? So Subway is a good option, and there's pretty much a Subway damn near everywhere. So you go to Subway, You get whatever sandwich it is you wanted. Just, you know, try to stay off of the sugary sauces. Like ranch dressing is safe, you know, for keto. You can do a lot of ranch dressing. That's what I did tonight. I did a spicy Italian salad with double meat and double cheese, because cheese is really good. Yeah, hard-boiled eggs, but me personally, I don't like hard-boiled eggs. I can't stand the texture and the fact that the egg is cold. I only like eating eggs hot for some reason, but I might have to succumb to the hard-boiled egg eventually, because there isn't a whole lot else to choose from. So this truck stop thing, Subway is really good. Just don't eat any bread at Subway, period. Pretty much everything else is good. Ranch dressing, if you don't like ranch dressing, mayonnaise, mustard. But other than that, a lot of the other sauces they use have a lot of sugar, so you gotta be careful with that. Now there's some app, there's an app I'm using called Keto Diet Tracker, and that will help you figure out how much fat you're supposed to eat per day, how much protein you're supposed to eat per day, and how much carbs you're supposed to eat per day, and how many calories. It's based on your body weight and your height and all that kind of stuff. So you just put that information in that app. It's called Keto Diet Tracker. It's just one of them. There's hundreds of different apps you could choose from. I don't care which one you use. It doesn't matter. But that will give you a better idea of what you should be intaking. So today my goal was, I think, 118 grams of fat, like 70 grams or 60 grams of protein, and 22 grams of carbs. I hit all of those pretty much perfectly. So, and that was with eating a couple of these beef sticks, some cheese, and then I had that Subway salad for lunch. So that was pretty much it. Obviously trying to lose a little bit of this stomach fat, so I'm not eating as much as I would before, but I still feel like I have a full day's energy when I wake up. And like, I just drove a full shift today and I still have enough energy to get on here and do this. I haven't been doing a lot of live feeds lately, obviously because we've been super busy going back and forth to Canada and stuff, but also because it's been too tired. I just haven't had the energy to do it. Even with energy drinks and everything, you just haven't had the energy. But 5 days into this diet so far, no sugar, and I feel like, you know, my body is finally losing its dependency on the carbs and the sugar, and I'm starting to get my natural energy back. So it's you know, something you can check out. I'm obviously not a doctor, and I'm not going to give you any recommendations on what you should do. This is just what this is just a documentation of what I'm doing, and to show that you can actually do this. You can actually diet and cut out sugar and carbs eating food at the truck stop. So another good option is Denny's, which I absolutely hate Denny's because of their service. It's slower than molasses, but they have some really good food as long as you cut out the rice and the potatoes and the breads. A lot of their food turns out to be pretty good for keto diet. So that's a good one for you there. Now, if you guys have any questions about this stuff, feel free to chime in. And I'm not going to be on here very long tonight. I've tried to keep these a little bit shorter than my regular videos, because it you know, people don't want to watch an hour-long video. Yeah, you can pour olive oil. Big Drew 87 says you can pour olive oil on your salads too if you don't like ranch. Absolutely. Or you could do both. If you're a little low on your fat quota for the day, throw some olive oil in there too. That'll bring it up, I think, 14 grams per tablespoon. So 14 grams of fat per tablespoon for olive oil. So that's really good to bring that fat up. So, because the idea, once again, is to get your body to burn fat instead of carbs. But the only way to do that, you have to cut out the carbs and you have to raise the fat up. And some people say, hey, this is a dangerous diet, don't do this thing. But, you know, I looked into it and I was like, you know what? If I start feeling sick or not good, whatever, I'll eat a freaking candy bar, whatever. And I haven't felt sick. Oh, what's going on, Andrew? I haven't felt sick or you know, really bad or anything the past 5 days. I just feel like, man, I could really go for a Dr. Pepper right now, you know, like shit. And you know, I've been a little bit sluggish, but not tired, if you know what I mean. It's hard to explain how it feels. Kind of like going through with, I can tell I'm going through withdrawals from the sugar, but I actually feel better. Look into intermittent fasting. Been doing it just over a year. Lost 75 pounds OTR. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. Mark Roberts just said that. He lost 75 pounds doing this keto diet. So I've heard a lot about this diet. I've seen a lot of people doing it. I've seen a lot of people say they have good results. I want to have good results, and I want to get back in shape to where I was back when I was a correctional officer, because I used to be in damn good shape. I was a lot skinnier than I was, but I was also in really good shape. Like, I didn't run out of breath. You know, I could run a mile without running out of breath. You know, I was in damn good shape. And I was a smoker at that point too. So me now, I just do the vape thing. It doesn't affect you like smoking does as far as your lung capacity. In fact, it probably actually helps you. But I'm getting a lot of good suggestions here in the comment section live. Look into things like smoked herring and sardines, and eat it on hardtack. Tuna wrapped in lettuce. What is hardtack? I'm gonna have to Google that, but I can't do it right now. So I'm gonna see if Aaron here can, or Big Country here can get us a good description of what hardtack is. I never heard of that. I'm from the Chicago area. What the heck is that? Just eat pure butter. Just eat pure butter right off the stick, man. Just, oh. Love smoked sardines. It's a Swedish thing. Lower carb crackers. Okay. I'll see if I can Google that and see. I won't eat any right now, since I'm in the beginning phases of this. I'm not going to eat anything that has more than 1 gram of carb per serving. Doesn't matter what it is. So if these crackers have more than 1 gram of carbs, I'm not eating it. Just to let you know, that's my rule of thumb, my personal rule of thumb right now. Now, as I progress and I start losing some weight and getting back into shape where I want to be, then I'll consider eating a few more carbs. But right now, I'm trying to cut all carbs to get my body into ketosis so I can start burning this damn fat. If you're looking for energy and eating healthy, the richest sources are fish, poultry, meat, eggs, and dairy products. Leafy green vegetables, lentils, beans, peas, and whole grains also have B vitamins. Can't do the whole grains, man. Can't do any whole grains. Them grains have too many carbs. But everything else, except for the beans, I think you're spot on. And I think we got a damn tornado blowing in here. What's going on, Shadow Wolf? I tried Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter, and it was too rich for me. I'm just going to try regular butter, man. I can't wait until I'm your version of fat. The thing is, damn it, man, this weather's getting a little wild out here. Check this out. What is going on, man? Check it out. It's raining sideways. Holy shit. It's gonna rain. Okay, if Woody gets 500 likes, he will do the butter challenge, like the Satan's Toe challenge. Like it up. Whole stick of butter. Good news is, I don't have any butter. I don't have any butter right now. You know why? Because most truck stops don't even freaking sell butter. Bunch of communists. So, what I would like to see, and maybe this video can help have some impact on what the truck stops put on the shelves. Maybe so, maybe not. But I would really like to see some more low-carb choices on the shelves in the truck stops. What do you guys think? Yeah, this rain's getting a little wild out here. Let me see. Well, that was useless. But I'd really like to see the truck stops start providing much better options for us. I mean, there's a few things you can eat. Like, you can eat the hot dogs without a bun. You can eat the Polish sausage without a bun. Damn it, man. What's going on, Chad? I am here in Amarillo, taking my 10-hour break. The restaurant called The Habit will ask you if you want stuffed protein style. They wrap everything in lettuce instead of a bun. Burgers, beef tips, chicken. That's pretty cool. They don't care enough about us. Well, let's make some hits to their wallet. Everybody stop buying chips, cookies, sugar, soda, and everything else. Say, hey, we're sick of this shit, and we're not gonna take it anymore. We're not buying your sodas. We're not buying your chips. We're not buying your Hershey's. Start putting some stuff we can actually eat in here. That's what I'm saying. I know that's not gonna happen, but hey, what do you know? Maybe somebody will see this and say, hey, maybe we should start adding some more ketogenic diet options for these guys. No bread, no potatoes. How else can you feel full? You eat the fat, bro. We're not gonna take it. No. No, the fat fills you up, trust me. When you start raising your fat levels up, it really takes up that space, man, and it really does. You know, I'm in this 5 days, and I can tell you already that I feel full after eating a Subway salad. I never thought those words would come out of my mouth. Used to, I could eat a whole foot long and then a Pizza Hut pizza beside it. A foot long sub. I used to be able to eat a whole foot long sub with the bread and everything, and Pizza Hut pizza next to it. You know, one of those little personal pan pizzas. I could eat all of that at once and still feel like I want to munch on some candy or something. Not anymore, man. I am stuffed after eating a freaking salad. So, of course, that salad was completely full of ranch dressing, which is the way to go, in my opinion. And it had double meat and double cheese, but still, a salad, yeah, filled me up, man. So, at the end of the day, I ate as much as I could eat, and I only ended up eating 1,800 calories. So, I don't know. You know, is this for you? I don't know. But it's working for me so far. I'm excited about it. And, you know, I'm more than willing to share what I'm doing with you guys to see if I can help you out, help give you a little support. You're not the only ones out here that are sick of the sugar and the carbs and the chips and the cookies and the burgers and the fries and the shakes and all that. We're tired of it. We need some real food out here. We need some real food out here. And I'm not just talking about Denny's and Subway and Country Pride. We need some real food choices out here. So if somebody's listening, anybody, please, let's get some ketogenic food on the shelves here. Yes. Chris. Cookies and ice cream. Actually, the thought of cookies and ice cream right now makes me want to throw up. Honestly. Mount a bike to the back of your rig and ride it over to the store. I just walked, dude. You guys know this Loves. I'm parked at the back near, you know, I'm parked at the back. This Loves in Amarillo here. But if you guys don't have any questions, you know, or if you have a question, let's discuss it. And then I got to get off of here. But I appreciate everybody stopping by and discussing the ketogenic truck stop keto diet. I'm trying it out. My starting weight is 198 pounds. I will weigh myself in a few days to see where I'm at. Yeah, I've had some keto shit so far. I have had some. Yes, hit the like button. I appreciate that. That helps the video reach more people. We need to reach more people with this kind of stuff. Less BS, more real shit. Alright? And yes, my beard is insanity right now. I haven't had time to trim it. So the race to the yard starts now. I'm on my 10-hour break, bro. Look at Chris trying to coerce me to drive illegally. But we need more people out here showing how to do this kind of stuff without having to spend 3 hours a day cooking on the truck. I don't have 3 hours to cook on the truck every day. I just don't. I gotta drive, I gotta get fuel, I gotta do my inspections, I gotta, you know, all the other stuff, load, unload, whatever, and I gotta sleep. I ain't got time to cook 45 minutes for every single meal. And I know you guys don't either. That's the struggle out here. Yes, I can cook on the truck. I've got all the tools necessary. That's not the point. The point is, when you're by yourself solo, and you really need to eat 3 or 4 meals a day to do this right, how are you going to do that if you're trying to roll? I mean, you're trying to get going. I mean, crockpot's a good idea, actually. Before local, I kept some spin lock dumbbells and a foldable bench. Got funny looks, but could still see my wiener at the Got him! You still see it? Oh yeah? You make fun of my curls? Oh yeah? Well, I can still see my wiener. That's a good one, man. That's some good motivation right there. Yeah, it's raining. It kind of stopped now. Cook all my food in a crock pot, eggs in the microwave. That's actually a good idea. I had a crock pot in here at one point, but it was taking up too much of my room. It was taking up too much of my space, so I got rid of it. But I got this other thing called a Hot Logic mini stove thing. It's like an induction oven thing. But I mean, you can cook salmon and stuff, but the idea is, you know, what can you grab in the truck stop really quick if you're in a hurry? A lot of these loads, some of us guys, hey man, I gotta go. I gotta haul ass on this thing, like these Canadian runs. I gotta go. I don't have time to cook. And by the time I'm done with my day, I'm usually too tired to want to cook. So I just go in the truck stop, I look around, I grab something off the shelf, and I get fat. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. And I think if we could get some more options, it would be great. Obviously we can do with what we have, but you know, I'm making it work. I've made it work for 5 days so far. You know, Denny's and Subway is a super help with that, because Subway you can get the salad. No one told you had to eat the bread, dummy. No one told you had to get the footlong. But instead of getting the bread, instead of getting the actual sandwich, just tell them you want whatever style sandwich it is you like as a chopped salad, and they'll do that. Fill it up with ranch dressing or olive oil, and you're good to go. How tall are you and how much do you weigh? I am 5'10", 198. I am trying to get back down to around 165, where I should be. I was never over 165 pounds until I started sitting my ass in this seat the past 6 years. That's the truth. I was never over 165 pounds until I started sitting in this seat. Can you eat a gyro on this diet? You can absolutely not eat the pita. You cannot eat the gyro bread. You can eat the meat, and you can eat the tzatziki sauce and the onions and the tomato, but you cannot eat the bread. The bread is the bad part. The bread is the devil when it comes to this stuff. It's too many damn carbs. But Subway, only company ever to convince people it's good to eat a loaf of bread. Right? Hey, let's just eat this entire loaf of bread and stuff it with stuff. Oh, you want the footlong today, sir? It's only $5. Oh, $6. New campaign. We almost went broke last time. Anyway, that's about it today, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to check out my last video. If you're interested in driving my second truck, feel free to contact me. I'll get you an application. We'll check your stuff out. You need 3 years experience, and we'll check everything out. If you want to drive You want to make 50 grand a year? That's a lot of money. Most people don't make that much in a year, even out here on the road. Believe it or not, if you actually look at how much money you make, it's probably less than $50,000 a year. Well, I'm willing to pay that to somebody who's a good driver, who can use common sense, and wants a good driving environment. So, that being said, which city? Any of them. We hire out of all 48 states. I thought flatbed guys burn calories like crazy. Still, you can burn calories like crazy, but if you're eating 400 grams of carbohydrates every day, it doesn't mean anything. You're still going to pack on the fat, man. That's what I was doing. Yeah, I burn off the calories, and instead of replacing those calories with good fats and proteins, I was eating Mountain Dew and candy bars. Keto-friendly driving environment. There you go. Yeah, any city in the United States. All lower 48 states we hire out of. Just send me a message on Facebook at my Woody's Transcontinental Freight Lines. I know that's a lot to type out. It might take you a couple days to type that out. But if you can find the page, like that page, or find me on Woody the Trucker page. That link will be in the description, or it's at Woody the Trucker page on Facebook. Send me a message. Send me your phone number, etc. I can give you a call probably tomorrow, and let me know. We got several applicants pending right now, and like I said before in my last video, if you didn't watch the truck tour video, if I get a lot of applicants, if I get a lot of people that are qualified for this position, let's go buy another truck. Let the haters hate. I'm just go buy another truck. Alright, so with that being said, I appreciate all you guys' comments. Stay safe out there, Shadow Wolf. I see you, buddy. And everybody else, try not to die. Appreciate the shout out there, Shadow Wolf. Peace.